Hey, my friends! Welcome to my page, DIY Crafts with Dar. Happy Tuesday! Woo! I leave tomorrow for ChalkCon. I'm so excited. Anyways, we're gonna do a t-shirt. I'm kind of iffy on this. I am not sure what I want to do. I have a red t-shirt, so I can't do red. I had looked at this other stencil. Let me see if I have it right here. That I really liked, but I feel like it needs to be on a white t-shirt where I could do red, white, and blue. But it couldn't be white. It'd have to be gray. Oh gosh, I have a gray t-shirt. Maybe I should switch. I do need to do the red one. Okay, I should just do all my stars on here. I have a gray one right there. Maybe I can see if that one is ready to go too. And I could do both. But I love this one, red, white, and blessed. And the star, I could do it in gold, right? I didn't see silver in my drawer. I think I might have given silver to someone when they needed it for a project, and I never got a new one. Whoops, sorry guys. My volume is not off. Okay, so let me put you down to here. Let me take a look and see if I see a gray t-shirt that I found when I was searching. I'm kind of thinking that I want to do an ombre of colors on this, but just do white and blue. I bought this red t-shirt to wear at ChalkCon, but then I found two other red shirts. So we have our color days there. We have teal and we have red. And I thought this would be good. So I'd probably take this just to have an option. And I might even change like halfway through the day. Anyways, let me take a look and see my gray t-shirt over here. What if that one would work? Yeah, it's the right size. Maybe I'll do two t-shirts. Maybe I'll do this other t-shirt with the other one. It doesn't take that long to do more than one. Okay, yeah, and it's the same. It's basically the same style. Uh-oh, let me just turn off. I obviously don't have my volume down on here. Okay, guys, let me find this on my phone. How is everybody? Go ahead and say hello so that I know that you're here. I'm going to put myself in the corner. There we go. There I am. Let me find my comments. It is Tuesday. I'm excited about going and seeing my friends. I wish all of you guys were going too. Wouldn't that be fun? Maybe someday I'll get to meet all of you guys. That would be amazing. I would love that. I think that my dream of having a craft retreat, it just, for me, it's hard right now. You know, I'm focused on so many things with retirement around the corner. Trying to keep all my ducks in a row for that. Okay, let me go ahead and say hello. Hi, Doris, my sister. How are you? Hi, Carrie. Hi, Betty. Good morning. Hi, Bridget. Hi, Vicky. Hi, Pam. Hi, Julie. Good morning, Laura. I got, it's not a new surface. I used to use this all the time. This it's a non-stick thing. It just looks better than my icky desk. So I decided that I would start using it. I can wipe it off easily. My desk needs to be sanded down or recovered with something. Yeah. Hi, Deb. How are you? Hi, Lori. Hi, Pam. Hi, Darlene Barr. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Lynn. Good morning, Cheryl. Okay, so I think we're just gonna do this one white and blue, but should we do like what could we do that would be different? I don't know. I kind of just want this one to be really basic. I even thought of doing this one just in white, but then I was like, okay, is blue gonna look good? So here's the thing that I do sometimes. If I'm wondering, is it gonna look good? I'll take a tiny bit of it and I'll put it on the underneath on the inside and just see if it's gonna show up. Yes, it's gonna show up. Okay. And I'll just take my Clorox wipe and wipe that off. Okay, so like the underneath of the hem, I wanted to see, is the blue going to show on there? So the blue will show. Okay, so now I can just That's not gonna, it's not gonna go through. We're not gonna see that at all. Anyways, okay, so let's go ahead and let's do this, and then maybe we'll do the gray t-shirt, and we'll do it red, white, and blessed. Okay, so there's nothing wrong with doing 2 t-shirts, right? You guys care? Do you care? T-shirts are so easy. I love that saying. Yeah, I know. I used to say that on my stars instead of, a lot of people curse. and I don't. So oh my stars is a good replacement for that. Right? It's a good, nice replacement. Oh my stars instead of another word that's not so nice. That I was brought up not taking the Lord's name in vain, because why curse your creator? Some people just don't think about it. Some people don't even know. So here's a funny thing. Okay, so I was, ever since the okay, so let me back up. Okay, so let me go to my YouTube so I can see if I can get this right. Where? Okay, so ever since Phil Robertson from Duck Dynasty passed away, they've had a bunch of videos, the kids talking about things, and him talking about like they've been doing a lot of replays. I don't know if this is going to be big enough in there. I think I need to turn my mat that's in there sideways. It's kind of not. Let's do this. Let's turn the t-shirt wrong side out and let's get it set, because it's not where it needs to be. Anyway, so Phil Robertson was talking about a day that he got a phone call from a guy that wanted to order some duck calls, and he said every other word was, taking the Lord's name in vain. The whole time that he was talking to him, and he stopped the guy. He's like, "Why do you curse the only man that will ever save you? Why do you curse him?" And the guy says, "You got my order?" And he said, "Yep, I got your order." And the guy hung up. And he said 30 minutes later, the guy calls him back. Actually, this looks like it's square. But I can get it better centered this way. The guy calls him back and he says, "I never thought about that. It just comes out of my mouth." And Phil said, "All right, well, here's what I want you to do. I want you to come up here and I want you to see me, and I'm going to teach you about God." And so the guy went up there and he baptized the guy. And then years later, he was he was at an event and at a church, and the pastor said, "There's a guy here that wants to meet you." And the guy came over and he says, remember me? I'm the one that was cursing God's name when I called you for the order." He goes, "Oh yeah, I do remember you." And he was in charge of one of the programs. And if Phil had never said, "Hey, that bothers me that you're doing that," then that person may have never thought about, "Gee, maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't curse God." Anyways, I just thought that was kind of a cool thing, because sometimes it just comes out of people's mouths and they don't even realize that they're doing it. And I'm just not one to cuss. It wasn't brought up that way. Anyways, there you go. There's my little nugget of good things for the day. Okay, I think I got it. I think I got it. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my stars. All right, so let me see. Let me scroll back just a second here and see. Hey, Sherry, I think I might have said hi. And Lynn and Cheryl. Okay, perfect. Hi, Sarah. How are you? Heading to the dentist for a new crown. Oh my goodness, right before we leave. Not fun. Hi, Janine. Hi, Karen Ross. Okay, so we're just going to do white and blue because we can't do red on here. So we are going to get this on here, and then we'll do the other t-shirt. I just need a couple of new t-shirts because it is getting close to 4th of July, and why not show that I am proud of being an American. I am proud of our country, and I need to be really careful on the edges here. Guys, I'm going to actually put blue painter's tape. I probably will go off the edge because guess what? It's very close to the edge. So I'm going to put some blue painter's tape. I am afraid that I will go right off that edge there. Okay, so blue painter's tape is not always ideal for our stencils. You know, sometimes it might tear them, but I'm going to be really careful. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I do have my cadet here. I had to mix some water with it. It is at the end of its life. The jar is almost empty. But here's what I want to do. I kind of want in the center here, I want to have like a light blue. So I was thinking that I would mix just a tiny bit and have it go from light blue to dark blue. How does that sound? Just kind of wanted to do something a little different with this. So let's take just a little bit because I don't have a lot. Let me get rid of that sleeve somehow. Let's just tuck that sleeve right there. Let's take some of this blue and let's mix some of it. Let's mix some of this. Even though I'm at the end of my jar, I think it'll be okay. I think we can still do it. Okay, so let me get another stir stick and I'm just gonna lighten it up just a little bit. You can mix your colors. That's the great thing about ink and chalk is that you can mix it. Okay, I know I have a whole great big box up here of my stir sticks and everything. There we go. Okay, a little bit of white. Let's mix it in here. I don't think I need a lot because it's going to lighten it up quite a bit. Okay, I'm kind of going to ombre it anyways, but I want to have a color that's in between. Let's drop a little bit more on there. Just a little bit. Oh, my stars. If I had silver, I would use that too, but I don't. I'm probably, a lot of times, but I have several friends that use the ink, and if I don't have time to get them a whole jar, I'll just say, oh, here's what I have left, and you can just have it. I will just give them my jar of ink. Okay, all right, so that's kind of a lighter blue. It's not a lot. Okay, so we're going to use 3 colors here, and then we'll kind of blend it together. We'll kind of blend that together. All right, let's get our white going. Let's get our white at the top. So we're going to start with our white. It's kind of thick. My ink, I don't know, it's older. So some of my ink I've had for a very long time. I don't know about you guys, but it lasts a long time. And some of my ink jars, this white one is probably really old. I probably have a couple of white jars in there because if I take them to a craft show, then I might like open one at a craft show. Or sometimes my helper will open one at a craft show. Okay. All right. We're getting there. So I want to go down to about right there. I want to leave enough so I can blend it together. Okay. Going over it twice so that makes sure that I get it in there. I'm going to look at comments in a second. Okay. All right. So that's probably good with that. Okay. And then I'm going to put my next color, which I have ink on my finger. So be careful, guys, because you could make a big mess really easily, like it looks like I'm going to do. Okay. Let me just find a paper towel. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm going to get another squeegee. So I don't know if this is going to be like light enough and make a difference. It may not even make a difference. Okay, but the bottom part will be pretty dark. Okay, I'm going to go like that. Probably like right there. Probably should have lightened it up a little bit more, but that's okay. We're okay. We're going to be just fine. Okay, so I'm going to kind of blend that. I'll blend it with my finger in just a moment. The bottom part is going to be completely dark. Okay, so I'm going to take my cadet. You'll be able to tell the difference now. See the difference? Maybe. Maybe. I hope there's enough. I do want to do the other thing, but guess what? I don't think I'm going to have enough of my dark blue to do my other shirt that I wanted to. Honestly. Well, we're going to see how this goes. I might add some more white in the top part just because. Let me get a little bit more done, then I will look at comments. You're probably giving me suggestions. I can't do red on here because the shirt is red. Darn. But I need something. I needed something. I hope this blue is going to show up. I'll be going back over it. Oh, there's enough on there. There's enough. Okay. So I want to blend that together right there. Let me just get a little bit more of this in here. Okay, going to go over this one because we want to blend that. And then going to go over this one more time because we want to make sure that everything is gone over twice at least. Okay. And then I'm going to go over the white again. Probably add a little more white in there. Why not? Why not? Okay. But I don't want to contaminate my white. So now I can't use this for my other project. I'll just get another squeegee. I have lots of squeegees, guys. When I was going through everything, I found so many squeegees. Oh my goodness. Do you guys have that same issue? Okay, I'm going to just kind of blend this down. And I'm going to put some of that down at the bottom. Blending, blending, blending. I was going to use my finger, but I think this is fine. I think this is going to be blended good. Okay. It's turning out more like a hot mess. Are you ready to see this? I think it's going to be really cool. Okay, I'm going to go over the bottom again with my dark blue. Okay, I can't use that there. I'm going to grab a paper towel to set this on. Where's my paper towel? My roll is almost gone. Okay, here's a paper towel to set that on because I can't put that on there. Okay, let me go over this. Let's get dark blue in there again. Okay. All right, I'm excited to see it. How about you guys? Hi, Mindy. How are you? Hi, Barb. Hi, Stephanie. Okay, let's peel this off. Watch your fingers, okay? Make sure there's no ink on your fingers so you don't have to add stars around it or something. Okay. I'm just trying to make a t-shirt to wear. Maybe I'll wear this one on the plane. I have several red shirts that I ordered that this was one of them. I actually ordered this twice. Imagine that. I ordered it and it didn't ever come. Well, guess what? It was in with some of my supplies that were in the back room. When I opened up the box of supplies yesterday, there it was. So I have two of these red shirts just like this. I might take one because we're supposed to take a textile to do something with. Okay, this looks good. I like that. I like it so it's varied like that. Look at that. That's kind of cute. Okay, we do have to dry it and then heat set it. I like that. Perfect. Okay. Gonna set this over here and make sure that there's nothing on my fingers. Oh, I am going to show you the new club transfer, which actually is so cute, guys. I think you're gonna love it. I'm gonna wipe my fingers just in case because I don't want to mess it up. That's really cute. I like that. Oh my stars. You find squeegees everywhere. I have a whole box, like a big box full of squeegees and what else? Squeegees and stir sticks. Yeah, these shirts are perfect. I like these shirts. They're loose fitting, which I like because, you know, even though I'm working on my weight, hey guys, I have this new thing that I'm working on. I'm working on chair yoga. Anybody else done that? And I tell you what works. My abdominal muscles were sore yesterday morning when I woke up, and I was like, what did I do? I know I lifted all this stuff in here to get ready for the sale, but guess what? The chair yoga, which isn't even 5 minutes a day, it's pretty short. It actually made my abdominal muscles sore. Okay, I'm trying to dry it without making my ink mat bubble up. You know how that goes. I'm wondering how Chocolate is going to have enough stations for everybody to use ink and heat set. I guess we're just all going to take our turn, but I'm going to take different things. I'm going to take a towel and a bag and a t-shirt because it's hard to know what stencils they're going to let us use. Okay, I want to make sure it's dry before I set my parchment paper on it. I do need to take out the ink mat. So yeah, I think that turned out cute. Hey, all right. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put my parchment paper inside. Okay, I'm going to pull out the ink mat. And so I'm going to put the parchment paper first because this ink might have gone through the t-shirt. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I'm going to loosen this up. My ink mat is pretty old, so it doesn't stick really tightly. Some ink mats might require 2 people because it's brand new. Okay, so I'm just loosening it. I'm going to pull that ink mat out and move it to the side and try to straighten this out so it doesn't get ink all over. Okay, so I have my parchment paper inside. Parchment paper is just the stuff like the baking stuff. Be careful of your sleeves. You do not want to get stuff on your sleeves. Okay, I've done that before where I've actually dipped the sleeve right in it. You know how I am. I am messy. Okay, my heat press reset itself, so it's going to take just a second to heat back up. It won't take very long. Yeah, it looks really cute. So I know it's super easy. I love being able to just kind of blend it and do whatever you want. It's totally up to you guys. So okay, I'm going to sneak this under there. This comes with your heat press. I have the Cricut heat press. I actually, when I was cleaning my room, I found the Cricut hat press. Does anybody have that? I haven't used it yet, obviously, because it's still in the box. I'm like, oh my goodness, I didn't even remember that I had it. Sometimes I get things and I just get so busy that I don't have time to use it. Okay, so I have that all flat. The reason you take out that ink mat is because you need to dry it a little bit more, and it will start to kind of bubble up, and you do not want to use your heat press with your ink mat still in there. I've done it, not on purpose. I did it at a retreat. Yeah, not good. So I'm just drying just a little bit more, and then we'll heat set this. This is so cute. I love it. So I might have to wear this. All right. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure that this is not all wrinkled because I don't want to iron a wrinkle into it. I'm going to take my heat press. I have it set at 305. It's almost there. It's at 295. I'm going to go ahead. Now it's at 300. Okay, now it's at 305. Okay, going to set my timer. Going to count down 30 seconds. We'll do that twice. You haven't used it either. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I know. The hat press. Well, you know, eventually I'll use it. Eventually. So we're going to do 2 t-shirts today, guys. So this is the first. We'll do one more. I'll pull out a couple more colors. I'm going to move this because this needs to be out of the way. I didn't use that one. This color, I might use that color. Okay, and I just got more ink on my finger because there's ink there. Okay, gotta do it twice. So they say turn your t-shirt inside out. I say baloney. I say turn it inside out. The heat goes through. Okay, this is all got stuff on it. So I'm going to move that out of the way. I'll get another Clorox wipe from my fingers. Okay, yeah, we're going to do another t-shirt. This is going to be done in just a moment, and it's so quick that I can do 2 t-shirts for you guys. But I do want to show you next month's club transfer. I got it already, and it's super cute. Okay, oh my stars! I will be sporting this at our event. It's super cute. It's steaming. It is steaming. Okay, I'm going to pull out. I'm going to check it, make sure it's not sticky. If it's sticky, then do it one more time. Okay. If it's not sticky, it's done. It's done, guys. Super, super duper cute. Okay, that one's done. Let me show you next month's club, and it is ink. And it is so cute. I'm going to be making cutouts for these little guys for sure. I might leave that for Tara to trace for me because it takes a while, but it's a tote bag. Who doesn't need another bag to go to the grocery store or wherever, or to gather in your garden? And look at these cute vegetables. And then this is the ink that comes with it. So bright colors. I love that. Cadet, Ocean Mist, and Berry. And here we have our vegetables and a cute little bag. So use it in your garden. Use it to take vegetables to your neighbor. Use it at the grocery store. So this is next month's club. If you're not in the club, you can join. Let me go ahead and give you the link for club right now so that you have that. Our club did go up. The price did go up just a little bit. Oh, it's not opening. Why is my links not opening? It's not letting me add it. Oh, well. It's not opening my thing. That's okay. Okay, I'll do it later. I'll take a picture of this because it is super cute. So our club did go up just a little bit because our stencils went up. And that's just the way it is because things cost more nowadays. They can't help it. Sometimes you have to raise prices. Okay, let's do another t-shirt. So I'm going to move the parchment paper out of the way. I'm going to bring this back in. I'm going to check my mat. My mat doesn't have anything on it, so it didn't go through. Do I have a link for the shirt? Let me see if I can actually do that. You don't turn yours inside out anymore. Yeah. And you usually dry it overnight before yes. Yeah, that's smart. Okay, so we're going to do the gray one, gray shirt. I'll get you the link. I'll see what okay, so here's the gray one. Let's just get it set, and then I'll grab you the link. Okay, so I'm going to turn it inside out too. It's the same exact shirt, basically. It might be a different brand, but it looks the same. We're just going to do a second one because I really want to do the red, white, and blessed. And maybe that will be my shirt for the plane. These are double X because I'm a little chunky. I'm trying not to be. I actually did not weigh myself this morning. I wanted to. And I forgot, but I have been losing a couple of pounds here and there. I was losing a pound a day when I got home and was really sick from getting COVID after I got back from Africa. That was not a fun time. Okay, so I don't think that's centered. Hello, let's do the same thing. Turn your shirt inside out. It's easier for me. It's easier. Okay, let me go ahead and turn my shirt inside out. Where is my tag? Make sure you do it the right way. You don't want to put this on the back of your shirt. Believe me, I'm the one that would do that. Okay, get your shirt and don't put those in there. Okay, so this, I like to do it about 2 inches below the neckline, whether it's a V-neck or whatever. I need to have it sideways. I think this is square because I cut my mat in half. Okay, that's probably good right there. We're going to be getting out a couple more colors because we need to. Okay, and then I'm going to just turn it. I'm just going to turn this carefully so that my mat stays there and everything else stays where it's supposed to. There's a sleeve. Here's a sleeve. So we're going to do the red, white, and blessed. Why not? T-shirts don't take too long. I can do it today. I am not sure what's going to go on tomorrow. I do fly out early in the morning. I don't have any videos recorded yet because I had to switch gears yesterday and get all of my billing done because my boss is actually gone next week. I didn't realize it, so I needed to get it to him last night. So I got it to him late last night. Okay, red, white, and blessed. We're going to do red, white, blue, and we'll do gold for the star. How about that? Okay, I'm going to get you the link for the t-shirt. Let me fold my corners under. This one I don't think is too bad as far as being too close to the side. Might need to just be down just a little bit more. This one is a higher neck, I think. It's not. There we go. I think that's good. I don't have to be perfect. And I am kind of close on the sides. Hello. Let's go. You're so bad with making sure the transfers. I know. I think it's okay. I'm going to just go with it. It's my body that's off. It's not the transfer. It's my body that's off center. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, let me look for that link really quick for you guys for the t-shirt. Excuse me. I have the one for the red t-shirt for sure, because that was one of the last purchases. I just got the second one since I thought that I hadn't ordered it. I was like, because I've done that before. Have you ever just put things in your cart and then you forgot? Okay, let me go ahead and share this with you guys. Copy and paste that link so that you have that. There you go. Okay, should come up in just a second. Okay, let me get a couple of more inks out. I am thinking that I want to do our Love Struck, which is kind of like a dark red. Okay, I'll have to get a stir stick because it's going to kind of come off there. And then I do have gold somewhere. Where's that gold? Hello, where are you? Okay, I think this is that gold. Nominee. Oh, I have nominee. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So let me just tuck my sleeve. Should I use this one and do the lighter blue? I don't know if there's enough. Maybe I should just add this back in here and stir it. Maybe that's what I should do. Let's just do that. I have very little left. Okay, I'm going to take that. I'm going to move this. Okay, I have very little left, so I probably should stir that. I'm going to be scraping the bottom of the barrel on this blue. I'm sure that I probably have a box that has ink in it. You know how that goes? You order something and then the box gets put somewhere. I think that's what happened to me. I need to search my my shop area because I think I have things there. Okay, there's my blue. I store my stuff upside down now so that I can actually see what there is. So I can easily see what it is. So when I open this, it's probably going to be on the lid. Oh, it's not bad. Okay, so there's my red. And then my star is going to be gold. My star is nominee. Yeah, it's on the lid. I knew that one would be because it's more fluid. Oops. Handle in there. That's not good. Charlene. Hello. It's always a comedy show here. If you're new here, I am just messy. That is just the way my life rolls. I'm going to drop something. I'm going to touch something. I'm going to do something wrong at some point. Okay, so gold star. Silver wouldn't show up on the gray anyways. Oh, let's see. Thank you for your prayers for your daughter. She's released. No answers why she can't. Oh gosh, that's so scary. Oh gosh, I hope they can figure it out. Darn. I'm sorry that they did not find. Oh, that link, the top's different. Oh, okay. Okay, did I put the wrong link there? Let me check and see. Anything is possible. Let me check and see what link I put. It might have not. That should have been the red link. But I'm not seeing it. Okay, let me try again. Oh yeah, you know what? That's my other top. You're right. That is the other top that I ordered. Sorry, guys. Yeah, let me try again. I ordered 3 different red shirts. Yeah, that's one of my shirts that I'm taking. It's really cute though, guys. Okay, so here's the correct shirt. Okay, let's do this. Red, white, and blessed. And we are. Okay, so this gold, this is nominee. It is really thin. Okay, so I'm going to That's the way it actually should be, pretty thin like that. Okay, put some there. Let me grab a squeegee. If you can butter toast, you can do this. If you're new to Chocolate Tour and you haven't tried ink yet, try doing towels first, because towels you don't have to turn inside out. Towels you don't have to worry too much about. They're pretty easy. I always suggest towels as a first thing, or a bag. I actually got some of the wine bags, and so I want to do some of those. I need to dig out some of my older stencils, and I'll be doing that at some point. But but I bought some wine bags because I thought they'd be great at the craft show. Okay, there's my star. Let's do our red. So our red is Love Struck. So that is not available anymore, but I like it because it's a deeper red. Make sure your stencil is all the way down. I saw that there is like a little bubble right there. I don't want any bubbles on here. You want to make sure that everything is nice and smooth. Don't ever fuzz your transfer when you are doing it on fabric, okay? You want it to be very solid. You want it to stick really good and not bleed. Okay, red, white, and blessed. So red, white, and blue, basically. But we are blessed. We are blessed to live in a nation where we are free, and we have so many things that other countries don't have. Tell you what, because I lived in Japan for a long time. I loved them, but they have a lot of rules. They have a ton of rules over there that we would never have. One thing that was really good though, I would see people exercising together in the morning. I don't know if it was, and I have my little stir stick is in the white. Oh my goodness. Okay. So when I would be going to work, because I worked at a Japanese video store when I lived over there, I would see people through the windows. I would see them all exercising together in the morning. I thought that was so interesting that they did that. Okay, this is all going to be white. I don't know if they were required to do that. And I think I want to get a smaller squeegee because I do better with the minis. Anybody else just love the minis? You did red, white, and blessed on a blue ombre. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, you can use anything. So you can get things from Walmart. Walmart is a great place to get t-shirts. I have done that. I think it would be good if you were doing stuff for a craft show and you wanted to do different sizes. Walmart's pretty affordable to do several different sizes. You could probably even do things on demand. Like I've done signs for people, like my crafter friends, and they'll say, "Oh, I'd love this sign on just like this." I'm like, "Oh, great. I have that surface here. I'll make that for you. I'll demo it for my customers." Because I used to stand there and demo my Chocolate Tour at my craft shows. I don't do that anymore, but I used to. It was a lot of fun. I love showing people how to use it. But that era for me is over, as I am now in charge of more shows. Yeah, I had to switch hats. Okay, so making a t-shirt does not have to be scary. I just got some red in there. I'm gonna wipe off my squeegee. I just got a tiny bit of red. It's okay, guys. You know what? I meant to do that. Oh, my stars. Yep. Okay. I think I'm about done with this. Let me go ahead and I'm wiping off my squeegee so that I don't keep getting the red on there. I'm going to get more of that red off. I'm going to switch squeegees now. I'm going to grab a brand new squeegee. And I kind of need to smooth that out. You don't want it to be lumpy bumpy, because when you pull that stencil, then it could be lumpy underneath. Okay, looks good. Looks good. I saved the day. There's a little bit of red. That's okay. We're not going to cry over stuff like that. There's no crying and chalking, guys. No crying and chalking. So, hey, Lucia, how are you? Okay, there's our blue. All right, and it's kind of mixed. It is cadet, but I did mix some white with it for the other shirt. So this is the second shirt. If you're just hopping on, this is the second shirt. They don't take that long. Probably takes longer to wash the stencil than it does to do this. I make sure I wash my stencils right away, because guess what? When this dries on there, it's really hard to get it off. So if it dries on your stencil, you have to work extra hard. I had to do that the other day on a project, and yeah, it was not even ink. It was just the chalk paste. So, but I wanted to save my stencil. Okay, there we go. All right, so like I said, if you can butter toast, you can do this. All right, check your fingers. I happen to have some chalk paste on them. I'm going to take a Clorox wipe, and I am going to, not chalk paste, some ink. I'm going to wipe my fingers and get that off. Okay, so yeah, I had to do I did the link a second time because I messed up on the link for the shirt. But hey, the one that I gave you, that's one of my shirts that I bought to wear, and it's super cute. Okay, taking this off. I put this here because sometimes I'm not so careful on the edges, and I don't want to make a big old mess. Okay, we got to peel this off and peel our stencil off and not make a mess with that. I'm looking for my backer sheet. Here's my backer sheet. Okay, got my backer sheet to put it back on. And I just set it on the backer sheet. If you want to take it directly to wash it, you can. I'm going to look at it and make sure I don't have to lay it back down and fix anything. Okay, so I'm going to peel it slowly. Peel it up slowly. Look at this. Look at how cool. And the letters are that way. Oh, this is perfect, guys. I love this. How fun is this shirt going to be to wear on the plane tomorrow? And if somebody says, hey, where'd you get that? I'll go, I made it. I made it. Let me give you the link to the video and you can watch it. Okay. All right, guys, let's dry. And then, yeah, this is really cool. I love this. Perfect. Perfect. Yeah, 2 shirts. 2 for 1, guys. I'm glad I thought of that. You do have to think of the color of your shirt. Like the red one that I did, I have a red one because we need to wear red one of the days. We need to wear couture teal the other day. I can't find my couture teal shirt. I might have already packed it. I was going to put Zoteka on it because I love that, and I was just going to do it in, probably in black, so it stands out really good. I don't know, maybe gold will look better. What do you think on a couture teal shirt? It says Zoteka, which means it's possible in Chichewa, which is the language they speak in Malawi, Africa. What do you think? Black on a teal shirt? I still have to do that shirt because I need to have a shirt. But I also have just a regular shirt to wear that day. Okay, let's get our parchment paper in there. So let me grab my parchment paper that's going to go inside. And then I'm going to get my ink mat loose. If you don't have an ink mat, you can just use cardboard. I always suggest the ink mat because it holds it still. It's sticky and it holds it in place. My ink mats are old, so they don't hold as well as some. I'm just peeling it up. Gonna pull out that ink mat. Gonna set that to the side. Gonna get this back out. I do have a little tiny bleed. I'm not gonna worry about it. It's right by my D. That was the one that I kind of saw, and I said, oh, I need to press that down. I guess I didn't press that hard enough. It's okay. I am not going to sweat the small stuff, guys. And it is all small stuff in life. Okay, I'm going to put this underneath because this is what I'm going to heat set on. It's kind of like an ironing board, that type of thing. Okay, let's dry this completely, and then we will heat set this at 305 for 30 seconds twice. If you do not have a heat press, don't you worry at all. You can use an iron. A lot of times I use a travel iron. Black would show up really well. Yeah, I think black would be good too. So I think black would probably be the best on a teal. I can actually take that with me and do it at the hotel. I've done that many times. where I have made my t-shirts there because I didn't have time. They always have an iron, right? Okay, I'm just drying it completely, and then we will heat set. I love this. This is so cute. This is so me. This is just me. This is so me. Okay. All right. Putting this on. Getting my heat press. Gonna set it for 30 seconds. It's gonna count down. And while that's doing its thing, I'm gonna kind of clean up over here. I like to kind of do that. I'll just get all my squeegees and my stir sticks. Wipe my the rim of my jar. Get all the messy stuff out of the way while that's doing its thing, because you need to do it twice. So why not be doing something, right? Why not keep busy doing something? I'm going to take a paper towel. Okay, so there's the first time. I'm going to lift it. I'm going to set it back down, just because I do. And then I'm going to be wiping these, and because if you wipe the top part of your jar, it's so much better than just closing it. If you have all that goo on there, there's a chance that it's going to dry and the lid's going to dry on it. And it's going to be a problem when you go to open it. We are counting down. Sometimes I get all done with this. Sometimes I don't. Okay, let me just move this, and I'm going to continue. Why is there like red on this paper? The paper has red on it. I'm going to be tossing this because there's red on there. I'm glad it didn't get on this, and it's kind of steaming. Let's just continue to do our thing over here. I'm just wiping the edge, getting off. I wipe it and I fold the paper towel in half. I like to clean up as I go when I can, like this. When you're heat setting something, you usually have a moment to do that. And then I'm going to feel it, and I'm going to make sure that it is not sticky. If it's not sticky, then it is done, and we are good to go. I love it. It's super cute. All right. Not sticky. It's done. As long as it heats before washing. Yeah. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Okay, guys. I'm done with this. I've got my mess cleaned up, pulling my piece of parchment paper out of the center. I have all my squeegees to the side to wash. I'm going to show you both of the shirts. Let's put this mat over here. And then I'm making sure there's no ink down there because that would just suck. I'm going to be putting I'm going to put these in my drawer, have my drawer right here. You guys can't see it because maybe I can show you. If I go like this, can you see my drawer? Kind of. You can kind of see there's jars right here. That's my drawer. Okay, let me put you up to me. And let me bring back the other t-shirt. So I have 2 t-shirts. All right. I love them. So I'll wear this one on the plane, and then I can wear this one at the event. Oh, my stars. I love it. I love them both equally. All right. Well, thank you for being here. I know. Yeah, I'm going to try to get some videos done, but I'm not going to guarantee it. I'm really trying hard to get everything done. Hubby comes home today. He probably left early this morning to try to beat some of the heat. But no matter what he does, because he's coming from the other direction, he will hit some of the heat on his way back. So just praying everything will be good for him and he won't have too much trouble. It gets like 100 and it will get like 120, 124 through the hot part. I know that seems crazy, but it does get that hot. Yeah, when he's driving. Anyways, I love it. It's so cute. I love them both. Can't wait to wear both of them. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. This was a lot of fun, and it's easy. Okay, so you saw what I did. It's not difficult. Don't be afraid. Just try it. Try a towel first. Towels are easy because you don't have to turn them inside out. It's easy to pull the ink pad off the back. Don't be afraid of it. It's not scary. All right. I love you guys. Hope you have fantastic time. Make sure the ink doesn't get on the back of the shirt if the ink, oh, right. So the parchment paper is inside in case if the shirt was thinner and the ink went through, which it didn't. These shirts are good shirts. But sometimes your ink is thinner. Like, I worried about the gold going through. Yeah, sometimes it will go through. If your ink went all the way through, it could potentially go on the back of your shirt. So that's why I did that. Yeah, always protect your iron, whatever you use. Always use parchment paper or a pressing cloth. When I was a kid and we would press stuff, my mom always had a pressing cloth, which was just an old, it looked like an old rag that you dry dishes with. So yeah. Okay, guys, I love you. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. If I do, yeah, they're really fun. If I do videos, I will get them posted. I have to try. I have to try to at least get 1 or 2 for you guys. All right. I love you guys. Have a fantastic rest of your day.